Hey beauties, it's Riri. If you're new here, I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty, and I love showcasing indie brands here on my channel. If that sounds like your cup of tea, or your double shot, then please consider subscribing and giving the video a thumbs up. If you do subscribe and you want to see more of me, you can also tap the notification bell so you always get notified of future videos. Welcome back to another day of Christmas. Today we are festive. We're wearing green and we're going to do a green look because you guys requested one. And I also wanted to test out the liquid metallic eyeshadow in the shade Aurora from e.l.f. So we're going to dive in. We're going to do a very easy, this literally could take you 5 minutes as far as the eye makeup goes. And in the base makeup, you could do kind of to your liking. And then do you want to do a red lip? Do you want to do a champagne-y like lip gloss with this? Do you want to do a clear gloss, a nude? So I want to dive in and do a very simple kind of last minute holiday party look. And I'm going to be going in with my That Time of Year palette from Gourmande Girls. This was my collaboration palette with Gourmande Girls and Debutante and Xenia. As you can see, my palette has been very, very loved, used, and abused, and I ain't mad at it. I'm going to first go in. I did prime already with my Ace Beauté eye base in the shade Light. I'm going to go into the shade Evergreen first, which is just our more rich, deep green, and I'm going to go in with a more pinched blending brush. And I'm going to put this, kind of tuck it right in my crease. I always like to start with kind of more deep shades. I like to start with pushing or stamping motions. You could use some eye tapes here. You could change the shape of this. This is just basically going to be just a super quick kind of guideline for you guys. It's literally going to be the green. We're going to blend it out with Cheer, and we're going to put a topper on it. And we're going to put some of this on it. That's it. That's literally the look. So we're going to blend this out. I hope that you are well. If you do celebrate Christmas, are you ready? Are you ready for Christmas time? Have you finished all of your shopping yet? Do you have any vacation plans? Are you traveling to see friends and family? Is family traveling to see you? I would like to know. You guys are actually seeing this one pretty much in real time. Of course, I've done a lot of pre-filming and stuff like that. So you guys will see this on tomorrow, and tomorrow my brother is supposed to be coming into town. I'm so excited. He tries to come in every holiday season. I got lucky enough that I saw him earlier in the year as well. I love our time together. And then of course Caleb is going to be coming in toward the end of the week. He has to work. I'm so very proud of him. We're going to have a proud mommy moment here for a few minutes. Of course, if you're not new here, then you know that Caleb left home already. He turned 18. He graduated from high school early. I've used this before. I'm not testing this for you guys. I'm just doing the look, hence me running my mouth while I'm doing it. It's great quality, blends well, it's fantastic. I love it. I love this palette so much. But he moved out almost a year ago now to go to school. He did already get his certificate and graduate. He did graduate in October. And he's got his own place now, and I'm so incredibly proud of him. So he will be coming in for Christmas time. It's been a little hard, and if you are a new empty nester, if your kid don't live at home anymore and it just happened, let me know your response, your reaction, how did you feel? Especially kind of the first holidays that you celebrated and your kid wasn't there. Now, before anyone says, well, he's coming into town, that's not the same. And if you are an empty nester or you have older kids, then you probably understand where I'm coming from. Yes, he's coming in town, and yes, he will be here, and yes, I am eternally grateful. I'm glad that he only lives a few hours away instead of like California or something. So I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful that he, can come into town and we can go see him pretty regularly as well. But it's not the same around my house. Meaning, normally I go all out with decorating and stuff like that and decorate the tree, and he helps, and we have this like snowman advent calendar thing. So every morning he'd get up and he would change the advent calendar. And, just his presence is greatly missed right now. I mean, greatly, greatly missed. And I know that it sounds crazy to say that I'm sad, because I'm not sad. And I can't explain how I feel. But I know that you guys will understand, hopefully. It's just clean brush, clean brush. It's just different. I feel off, and I feel, I mean, I normally, you guys, which we don't really have the money this year either, but I normally am completely done with all of my shopping, decorating, everything prior to Thanksgiving. So for me to not have decorated my tree or put the tree up or done anything, and I did like very minimal, like next to nothing, okay, as far as decorating. But for me to not do anything until I think the 7th or the 9th of December, it's unheard of for me. And you know, we bake together, and we do all of these different things. And you know, again, I'm proud of him. I'm exceedingly proud of him. I cannot even say how prideful I am. And I want him to go do big things, and I'm grateful for that. And I love seeing what he's doing, and I look forward to his growth and seeing what he does a year from now, 5 years from now, so on and so forth. I think it's natural, I hope. But it just doesn't seem the same. I'm not in the Christmas spirit for the first time probably in my entire life, to be honest with you. And it's weird. It's just weird. And maybe it'll feel different, you know, once, you know, the end of the week comes around and he's actually here, and maybe once my brother's here, and, you know, once Christmas Day rolls around and like the rest of our family's here. Of course, that might change. There's a weird something. And again, it's not sadness, you know what I mean? Because I'm not sad. I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him. And I'm proud of, you know, his accomplishments, even at just 18 years old. I mean, my gosh, he's doing more at 18 than I've seen most people in their 40s and 50s do. So it's not sadness. It's just weird. It's just different. It's change. And I'm somebody, I think, because of, like, you know, my mentality and my mental shit, my mental struggles. I don't always deal with change in the best way. And it's definitely, I'm seeing that, and it's very apparent to me right now. So he's coming into town. I could not be more grateful for that and more excited about that. Of course, I love spending time with my family, and, you know, my mama comes and my sister comes and my niece and stuff. And, you know, I love that. I'm so grateful for that aspect of things as well. It's different. I'm not in the same frame of mind as I normally am every year. Not that I'm not still excited for it, but it just ain't the same. But what do you have planned? Also, is this your first year, you know, maybe without a loved one? How are you doing? How are you coping? I'm thinking of you. I know quite a few people this time of year. It's not a happy time, and I definitely have a lot of respect for that. I respect that fully. I know a lot of people do not celebrate at all. I know some people just are not in a good mental state during this time of year. So let's have a mental check-in. How are you doing? Are you doing okay? Do you need somebody to talk to? If you ever need somebody, my socials are all public. So if you need somebody to talk to, you can message me on my Instagram or whatever. And I am always there for you. So that is as easy as that was. I'm gonna take this little makeup wipe right here and clean up this little area. Again, I could have just used my little elf eye tapes. And if I wasn't talking and wasn't running my mouth, of course it would have gone a lot faster. This could take you 5 to 7 minutes to do this look. Now we're gonna go into this, and hopefully this isn't way darker than I'm anticipating it being. Hopefully not. But I hope that you are well. I hope that you know that you're not alone. I know that this is such a hard time of year for so many people. And I feel like even in the past with the losses and stuff that we've experienced and things that we've been through, I think because I kind of had, if that makes any sense, had to be happy and, you know, kind of social and had to be in the mood, you know, because I had a kid in the house. And, you know, I loved that aspect of it. I loved, you know, again, making, you know, desserts and dinners and baking and cooking and doing cookies and decorating and all that kind of stuff. So I guess for me, for the first time ever, I'm kind of experiencing that, not necessarily winter blues, but I can understand, whereas I really didn't before. I can understand why some people don't like the holidays, or, you know, why some people are maybe not themselves during the holiday season. Like I very much get that and understand that now. This particular shade, I tried a different one of the e.l.f. little, you know, liquid eyeshadows. It was not good. It was not good at all. This one is a little bit better. Definitely more opaque. Alright, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not blown away by it, but I'm not mad at it. It's definitely better than the first one I tried. I'm trying to kind of be a little more precise right here. So basically the premise is to literally just slap on a green eyeshadow and then put on a green topper or just a green metallic shade if you have one. I'm also going to go in, I think, with the Feels, which is one of my favorite shades in here. We're going to let this dry and then I'll be right back. Alright beauties, I am back. As you can see, I look quite different and I don't have the rest of my face on. That's because when I went to do this eye, this got a little bit patchy and I tried to fix it, and then it was different from this eye, so I tried to fix this eye. And every time I tried to add to it and layer it up, it was just pulling up what was underneath it. So we had to start all over. I'm a little bit irritated. So I just did the light green and then the dark green all over. And I'm just going to go into the Feels, which is one of my favorites in the entire palette. It is this beautiful kind of iridescent topper shade that is like white but has a flip of like green. And it is absolutely stunning. So I'm literally just going to pop this on top. And that's fine. That is okay. Not every look goes the way we anticipated and we don't like something, and that's totally fine. I think I'm just not a fan of the little e.l.f. things. I think I'm just not a fan of the little e.l.f. things, and that's okay. That is fine by me. But this is stunning nonetheless. Basically, I just wanted to showcase just something that was very green, very festive, but very easy. Literally, you can do just one green if you wanted to. But I like the idea of doing a softer green and then the deeper green and then putting something, you know, like this, a topper shade on top or a glitter shade. You could just do a, you know, a green shimmer shade on top of it. This looks gorgeous now and I was really upset, but now I like it and it's fine. I'm sorry if you hear the train. Oh my gosh, I love this shade so much, you guys. It's stunning, 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 stunning. Alright, and I'm going to take a little brush and just take that same shade. And again, I'm trying to make sure that it's, you know, super easy. This is last minute. You got 10 minutes to come in and do a quick look. This is going to be that look for you. I love it. And then I'm going to go into the shade Snow Angel, which is a pure white. And I'm going to pop that on the inner corner. Ooh, you guys. Oh, how beautiful is that? And how easy. I'm going to do a little bit at the brow bone. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so beautiful. Let me get up close so you can see. Just the shift in that is absolutely stunning. The reflect and everything, and this is beautiful. You are gonna get some fallout from this, so you can just clean it up with a makeup wipe. You can also take an eye tape, take a piece of tape, put it to the back of your hand, and then wipe it off that way. I'm happy here. Let me do the rest of my face. We'll come back and finish up the lower lash line, and yeah, I'll be right back. Alright beauties, here is our finished look. Like I said, very, very easy, very beginner friendly. I did go in with my Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation in the shade 210. I went in for blush and bronzer with my Profusion Starlight face palette. I went in with the Gxve by Gwen Stefani. I'm Still Here Original Recipe Liquid Lip. So far so good, very comfortable. It's drying down, but it doesn't feel cracky or super, super dry. Really liking it thus far, and the color, gorgeous. And then my highlighter is the Colourpop Flexatarian Super Shock Highlighter. I feel like if it's the holidays, y'all, we're gonna go big, okay? This is the finished look. What do you think? What is your go-to holiday look? I love green with red, of course. And of course, any excuse I get to use my That Time of Year palette, I'm going to use, okay? Because I love it. Speaking of the That Time of Year palettes, I am gifting one to you guys. This is going to be a giveaway for the Gourmande Girls That Time of Year palette. And when I placed the order for this, she threw in a radioactive palette also for you guys. So you're going to be entering to win both palettes. All you have to do is be 18. You must be subscribed, and I have to be able to verify you are subscribed. You must be in the USA, please, and leave a comment down below. And because she was so generous, I'm also going to have you guys go over and follow myself, The Brutally Honest Beauty, and Gourmande Girls over on Instagram. And that is it. I will reply to and pin the winning comment, and I will also put the winner in the community tab. I will never ask you for any monies. I will never ever ask you to text me, to WhatsApp me, to Telegram me, nothing. So if you ever see that, it is not me and you did not win. Use common sense, please. If I did not reply to and pin your comment, then it is 100% not me, and I will also never ever ask you for any type of money. Ever. That is it, beauties. What did you think? I love you. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties. Good luck.